While researching the best 4-slice toaster, I considered the slot width, toasting settings, and construction quality, as well as how much other customers like them. And with that said, here are the must-know pros and cons of each best-rated 4-slice toaster on my list. Don't forget to click the links below to see the latest price for each of the products. During my testing, I found the Elite Gourmet 4-slice toaster to be very functional with its extra wide slots. Whether it's a thick slice of Texas toast or a slim bagel, everything fits perfectly. Not having to squash artisanal bread slices is a game changer. Also, the toast comes out evenly browned every time, which you just don't seem to get with bargain basement options. Similarly, the 6 levels of toasting settings are quite versatile because from light to dark, you get to pick the perfect level of crunchiness. As part of my test, I experimented with different settings for various types of bread, and I have to say it's pretty reliable. Also, the reheat and defrost functions are super handy, especially when you're in a hurry in the morning. Although I love its sleek modern look, the crumb tray leaves a bit to be desired. It doesn't catch everything, so I find myself cleaning up more often than I'd like. Also, it's a bit lightweight, which makes it easy to move around, but it doesn't quite feel as sturdy as other toasters I've used, so while it's still really good, I wouldn't say it's the absolute best long slot 4-slice toaster. Yet, despite these minor drawbacks, the Elite Gourmet long slot is still a top-rated 4-slice toaster that does the job well. The number 4 product on my list of 4-slice toaster reviews is the Smeg 50s Retro Toaster, which combines retro aesthetics with modern functionality, making it a standout addition to any kitchen. I recently got my hands on the Smeg Retro Toaster, and I must admit it's both a visual and functional delight. The 50s style design instantly adds a nostalgic charm to my kitchen, and with its powder-coated stainless steel body, it's sturdy and feels durable. Better yet, toasting bread, bagels, and waffles is a breeze thanks to the 4 large compartments, and you can toast different types of bread at once with its 2 independent control panels, which is super handy when dealing with multiple breakfast preferences. Similarly, the automatic slice pop-up ensures no burnt bread and perfect toast every time. Additionally, cleaning is straightforward with the removable stainless steel crumb tray, which catches all the crumbs effectively. However, this top 4-slice toaster does take up a bit of space on the counter, so if you have a smaller kitchen, that's something to consider. Plus, it is on the pricier side, but its built-in performance could make it a worthy investment if you're looking for a 4-slice toaster that has a charming design. If you're in the market for a toaster that not only works great but also looks fantastic, this Smeg model could be just what you need. Despite the cost, which keeps it from placing higher in my 4-slice toaster reviews, its features and aesthetic appeal make it a kitchen favorite for those seeking something different from the typical toaster. Checking in at number 3 on my best 4-piece toaster list is the Bella 4-slice toaster, which is one of the best 4-slice toasters you can get, in my opinion, thanks to its spacious toasting slots, easy cleaning, and 6 browning options. I recently tried out the Bella 4-slice toaster and was pleasantly surprised by its performance. The 4 spacious slots accommodated all kinds of bread, from thick bagels to thin slices, making it perfect for family breakfasts. Similarly, the reheat function was particularly useful when I got distracted and my toast cooled down. It brought the toast right back to warmth without overdoing it. Temperature control with 6 browning settings meant I could get my bread just the way I liked it, without that dreaded burnt taste. Also, the high lift lever was a godsend for smaller items like English muffins, and the removable crumb tray made cleaning hassle-free. While there are more premium options available if you want the absolute best double toaster, the Bella 4-slice toaster is still a great option if you want to get one of the best 4-slice toasters without spending a fortune. Now for the runner-up on my best 4-slice toaster list. First off, the Mueller UltraToast has impressed me with its multifunctionality. The cancel, defrost, and reheat functions allow me to manage my toasting needs without hassle. This makes it more than just a toaster, it's a multitasking breakfast companion. Another perk is how easy it is to clean compared to other toasters. The removable crumb tray is such a practical feature, saving me from the annoying crumb buildup. Plus, the underbase cord storage keeps everything neat and tidy on my countertop, which is always a bonus in a hectic kitchen like mine. Additionally, for me, the sleek stainless steel design really stands out, adding a touch of polished sophistication to my kitchen. Similarly, I also appreciate the extra wide slots accommodating thick slices and bagels effortlessly, making breakfast prep a breeze. Despite the benefits, I found that it takes a bit longer to toast compared to my previous toaster, and the slots could be a bit deeper for certain larger bread slices, such as big bagels, which is a little inconvenient. All things considered, though, the Mueller UltraToast delivers on performance and aesthetics, making it almost the best 4-slot toaster on the market. So, what is the best 4-slice toaster to buy? Well, I have to say this KitchenAid toaster makes toasting bread and bagels quick and easy, delivering consistently delicious results, and it's just about the fastest 4-slice toaster that I've tested. I found the wide slots incredibly handy for toasting thicker bread slices and bagels. It's a real game changer, especially for homemade bread that doesn't fit in regular toasters. Also, this toaster doesn't monopolize precious counter space, providing versatility and convenience without compromise. The adjustable shade control is another feature I appreciate because with 5 different settings, each morning's toast can be precisely toasted to my liking. It doesn't matter if it's a crisp, dark piece or a lightly toasted one. My bread comes out toasted just the way I like it every time. The dual independent controls are perfect for families. My husband prefers darker toast while I enjoy mine golden brown, and this toaster lets us both have our way at the same time, which is always a plus for maintaining domestic bliss. However, the appliance is on the larger side. Now, my kitchen is fairly spacious, but this toaster still demands significant counter real estate. Also, the price tag might seem a bit steep for a toaster. However, if you're looking for the best 4-slice long slot toaster, then I really do think that the KitchenAid 4-slice toaster is a great option if you have the budget available. So, those are the best 4-slice toasters on the market today. Although I have my personal favorites, you can't go wrong with any of these products. Let me know in the comments which top-rated 4-slice toaster is your favorite. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, and if you really enjoyed it, maybe even consider subscribing as well. Thanks for watching, and have fun with your toaster.